Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday night and it's time for another round of Saturday Slam. We've got another action-packed card ready for you, so let's run down the list. We have the Marksman in singles action going up against XWC Student Angel tonight. You will also see in competition tonight Hard Luck Hal Rogers coming off of his loss from Unleashed, so you know he's got a bone to pick about that. The marquee matchup tonight, the big one that you want to check out. XWC Student Money Martae going one-on-one against another recent graduate, Tobias Storm. So you got two young guns ready to prove themselves. Let's hear from Angel first, though.
And on Saturday Slam tonight, I get the chance to step in that ring and prove my skill against the former KCXW champion, the Marksman. Now, I've noticed Marksman seems to be a little off his game, which might be the perfect time for me to show why I am the next generation here in KCXW.
So, XWC Student Angel thinking that the time is right to strike, maybe pull an upset victory against the Marksman here tonight. But I've got to be honest with you, ever since Unleashed, Marksman has had a much more of a mean streak, a mean edge to him. So, I don't see things going well for Angel, but we're hoping for the best. She's been studying, she's been training, she's been working her butt off at the XWC, and she's hoping that tonight is the night it pays off. Marksman taking his time as he always does. And there he is, and you can see it instantly on his face. A different demeanor, a different attitude. Still favoring that leg all the way back from Unleashed. He came diving off of the ring apron onto JC Thunder. Landed a little bit funny, it seemed like. But I've gotta be honest with you, it's been several weeks since then, and we've seen moments of explosiveness from the Marksman in his previous matchup. I've got to wonder if that knee is just mind games that he plays with these young guns in a way to just get into their head and get under their skin. And wait, Marksman's coming out, he's looking for a handshake, and the small group of crowd in attendance is telling Angel not to take the bait on this one. She's looking a little unsure. She's backing away. Marksman didn't like that at all. He goes charging into the corner with knees. Referee tries to get the match going quickly here, and Angel is already in trouble in the early going, folks. Marksman again traps her into the corner and begins throwing the boots into the gut, into the stomach, knees back into the midsection, and just shoving her around the ring. Marksman feeling confident and in firm control so far in the early goings, just setting Angel wherever he wants her to go. Hooking for a belly-to-belly, and Angel's fighting free. She knows that's bad a place to be. Hooks around, gets the leg hook. Drops a Russian leg sweep, and Marksman goes down. One count only, but that was a little bit more than I think Marksman was ready for. He's favoring that knee, and if Angel's smart, she may have noticed the target to go after. Trying for a Northern Lights suplex, but you're going to have a hard time out-suplexing the Marksman as he just goes full hockey goon on her, pulling the shirt over the top and throwing the blows underneath with the underhands, and just racks her up against the top rope with a guillotine suplex. Referee quick to admonish him for that one. Now more several knees into the midsection. He's got Angel trapped up in the ropes now. And just absolutely nasty with his offense is the Marksman. He's not worried about being technical. He's not so much worried about being cerebral anymore. Just seems to be a lot more of a punishing, relentless offense that the Marksman dishes out now. Doesn't allow you much time to breathe. Slams Angel into the corner with authority, and she comes bouncing out right into the waiting arms of the Marksman. Huge vertical suplex slams her down onto the mat, and Marksman went flying up with the velocity of that one.
Come on, cheer for your hero. Come on, Angel.
Angel trying to find her bearings. Looking for the ropes, looking for the corner, just something to help her get back up to a vertical base. As the marksman gets back up to begin stalking once again. Traps her up into the corner and an elbow right across the jaw. Sends Angel into the opposite corner again. Throws her with enough force to leave his feet as Angel crashes into the buckle and sticks. Marksman goes running in, but he catches an elbow from Angel. She's trying to find some signs of life there in the corner, fighting him off, fighting him back. Uh-oh, Marksman caught the leg, brings her out. Huge backbreaker across the knee, and Angel is down once again. Just when you think she's getting a little bit of offense going, Marksman, and with the forearm across the face, just snuffs the fire out. Telling the referee to get in position for the pin now, only gets 2. Angel able to get the shoulder up. The Marksman pretty much been firmly in control since the early goings of this matchup. Angel just trying to stay afloat more than anything else, it seems. Drops to a knee. She's not ready to take a pile driver. She scouted that one out. She's fighting for her life here. Breaks away, gets loose. Marksman goes for a clothesline. She ducks underneath. She's got him hooked up for a Samoan drop. Can she get through? No, steamroller. Front flip Samoan right over the top. Brings Marksman crashing down. And I think she's got him lined up in the corner if she can just get her bearings about her. Angel's going up top. She's looking for that moonsault. But Marksman sees it. And with a chop to the leg, brings her crashing down onto the top rope. And now Marksman's got her tied up. Trapped upside down into the rope as he just lays boots into her midsection. Absolutely no remorse being shown here by the Marksman. Favoring that leg a little bit. He's got Angel wrapped up. Lifts her up. There's the pile driver. I think this one's done and over, folks. And now Marksman forcing the referee into position. And there's your 3 count. Go ahead and wrap this one up. Marksman takes another decisive victory home in rather dominant fashion here on Saturday Slam. And now, like he did in the previous encounter, Marksman seems to be taking a trophy off of his recent conquest. Part of that new behavior that we're seeing from the Marksman, he seems to want to be taking totems, some kind of mementos, and now just continuing to attack Angel after the match, completely remorseless. Well, as Marksman makes his way out, I want to give you a quick heads up about what you'll be seeing next week on Saturday Slam. We're going to give you 2 more matches from Unleashed. You're going to get that big tag match that we were building to. El Diablo and Shannon Reed defending their honor against Daniel Maxon and Hal Rogers. We're going to give you one other match, though. It's that triple threat. You're going to see Tobias Storm. You're going to see Dean Alexander from AEW. You're going to see Leo Dioria. You're going to see them clash. But first, I'm going to hand it over to the Marksman. It seems that he's got some words after his victory.
Look at this. Another student thought they were ready to face Gerard the Marksman Jarowski. Angel, you had the offense for a moment, but you need to learn how to finish it. Look at all these trophies I got. I wonder how many more I will collect. Good luck.
Well, you've heard it from the Marksman. He's collecting his trophies. He's filling up the shelf on the wall. Hard Luck's making his way out, and we've got a quick word from him because he's got a message for the student tonight.
Another Saturday Slam, another high-flying XWC student, and another win for Hard Luck.
Well, you see, we've got Peyton already lined up in the ring there. Ref calls for the bell. And Hard Luck he's moving with some purpose today. He's got a quick pep in his step for sure. Shoots underneath and just lifts Peyton and rams him into the corner with authority. Hard Luck looks absolutely livid, folks. I don't think he's too happy about his loss at Unleashed. Peyton ducking underneath the splash. Throws her drop kick across the chest. They're not doing anything to Hard Luck, though, as he just runs Peyton over and begins laying the fists down. Ooh, hard knee into the gut. And he stuffs Peyton in, lifts him up. Huge power bomb. And the young student just bounced off of the mat with that one. Hal Rogers just taunting Peyton. Lifting him up into the torture rack. Spins Peyton through Alcatraz bomb. And this match was over just about before it begun, ladies and gentlemen. Hard Luck Hal Rogers trying to set a speed record tonight. Well, folks, I want to let you know, if you're looking to become a professional wrestler, the XWC is where you want to go. But don't take it from me. Hear from the stars tonight themselves.
This past April, I finally got to wrestle in front of a live crowd. It was all thanks to the XWC here in Raytown, Missouri. So,
If you're interested in wanting to become part of the professional wrestling scene,
And if you're going to become a professional wrestler,
A manager, or even a referee,
If you have dreams of breaking into the world of professional wrestling,
XWC is the place to be.
the Extreme Wrestling Center in Raytown, Missouri.
The longest running wrestling school in the Kansas City area.
come down.
come down to Raytown.
Come in, do work, live your dream at the XWC.
best in the Midwest.
Come check us out.
There's that phone number. Write it down. Slap it into your phone. Something. If you're looking to get started in professional wrestling, that's where you want to get going. But ladies and gentlemen, it's marquee matchup time. It's Money Martae, brand new XWC graduate, going one-on-one with Tobias Storm, recent graduate. Let's let Martae set the scene.
You know, you guys, Unleashed has come and gone, and I still feel like I have a weight on my shoulder. You know, I answered the realist challenge. I came out and I gave it a good fight, and I was this close to winning. But I didn't do a good job. So instead of whining, complaining, and moping about my problems, got to move it to the side, because Saturday Slam, I go against Tobias Storm. The kid's got potential. He's a former wrestler, you know, amateur wrestling champion. What am I going to do about that? I'll tell you. I'm going to beat him. Money Martae, baby. Not going to forget this one.
Strong words from Money Martae, but we can't leave it just one-sided. I've got to give you the rebuttal, so let's throw it over to Tobias Storm right in the back.
I don't know how many times I have to prove myself. My name is Tobias Storm, and I am the greatest wrestler that ever walked in this company. But again, they don't see it. So I'm gonna get in the ring, and I'm gonna show everybody how great I am. I have XWC student Martay. Now I heard he's money in the ring. Well, buddy, it's time to go bankrupt, because if Tobias Storm gets a hold of you, it's gonna be a natural disaster.
Strong words from both sides. You could tell both of these guys after the times that they had it Unleashed. Martae coming up short against the realist. And then as far as that triple threat, I'm not giving it all away. You're going to have to come check that out next Saturday. But Tobias Storm definitely has something to prove. Martae, brand new graduate, you know he's got a lot to prove himself. And both of them are looking to make a statement tonight here in the marquee matchup. Now, normally I would say that Tobias Storm is going to be the guy that has the power advantage, but we've seen Martae go toe-to-toe with the Infinite, and we know that power is his game as well. So this is going to be a test of wills. This is going to be a test of strengths. This is going to be a battle of attrition for sure between these two young guns. They begin pacing around the ring, kind of sizing each other up. And Tobias going low and just shoves Martae off after that. A quick little bit of finesse from Storm as he was able to take Martae off of his vertical base. Looking to lock up once again, and you got to think Martae lets him go low again. This time he scoops the hips and takes Martae down. Complete 360 over the top. And now Tobias is just showing off in front of the brand new graduate. Pie face now. Talking trash to the ref, talking trash to Martay, talking trash to the crowd. Tobias Storm, his mouth runs almost as fast as his wrestling ability can take him. Now this time Martay's able to get the lock. He goes for the arm, he goes for the wrist, starts throwing the shoulders. And you know this is where Martay likes to keep his game. He likes to isolate the arm. He likes to work that body part. He likes to pick that bone. And he's going to start making his moves here on that now. But Tobias slips underneath, grabs an arm wrench of his own. Martay quick to reverse it over. If you're going to wrestle Martay, you don't want to wrestle in arm locks and wrist locks. He's going to beat you every time. 2 arm drags over the top. Tobias is reeling. Single arm DDT, and Storm goes down with a crash. Depending on what angle they come down at, that can dislocate a shoulder, that can tear some ligaments. That is a high-impact maneuver to be starting off early. Martay throwing Storm into the far corner. Running in, throws a splash and crushes Tobias into the far corner there. He stumbles out right into the waiting arms of Money Martay. Big, huge vertical suplex brings him down hard to the mat. Taking Storm almost 10 feet up in the air with that. Hooks the pin, no leg hook though. And Storm was able to turn the hips over and get his shoulder up after 2. As Martay wraps him up into another arm lock, a top hammer lock this time. Again, working the arm, working the shoulder. Belly to back suplex with the arm tucked underneath. And Tobias is in a bad way in the early goings of this matchup. Martay comes charging again, misses the splash this time. Went to the well one too many times, to paraphrase a great. And with a back cracker, Tobias Storm turns things around as he grounds the bigger Martay. Lifted him up, but he gets the leg hooked and throws him over with a huge capture suplex. Referee in position right there for a pin, but barely gets 2 as Martay was able to get the shoulder up. Tobias has him down, but he's going to have to do a lot more than that to keep him there as he begins just laying the fists across the side of the head. Martay's able to get his arms up and absorb some of the blows, though. And Storm looks absolutely incensed, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it's humiliation or if it's frustration, but he looks like he's got absolutely something to prove tonight as he starts laying the chops in against Martay. Huge chops across the chest, and you can see Martay trying to get away from those as quickly as he can. Martay turns Storm around. He's got him trapped in the corner. A chop of his own, and a second one. And now Martay bringing Storm back out to the ropes. Sends him off looking for something huge, but Storm ducking underneath again. Getting the waist hook. Brings Martay off the ropes. Gets the Peterson. Throws him down with an Olympic slam. And once again, Martay crashes down onto his lower back. And I think Tobias might be going with a game plan to immobilize the bigger man. Because if he can't stand, he can't lift. And a sharp elbow dropping down across the chest. Tobias with a second one now. Lays Martay in position again. Leaps up high for the third one to bring the extra gravity down. Hooks the leg this time, only gets 2. Martay once again able to get the shoulder up. And now Tobias starting to toy with him a little bit as he slaps on the reverse chin lock. Martay doesn't look like, nope, that's a no from him. He's not looking to give up anytime soon. Trying to work his vertical base back up. Because if he stands up, Tobias is going to lose the leverage he's got on that grip. Martay gets the arm free, starts to isolate it, but Tobias ducks underneath. Northern Light suplex, he's got the bridge. Rolls through. I think he could have had the 3 if he stuck with it, but Tobias gave up the pin. He's got what looks like a bear hug locked in on Martay. But Martae gets the arm free, and he's got what looks like a Kimura lock. A modified hammer lock across the back, and Martae gets raked across the eyes right in front of the referee. Tobias going low when no other options are available. Only gets 2 count off of the suplex. But the damage may have been done. Martae frustrated with the fact that he can't see right now.
I told y'all this is my show. Now Storm is coming. We're going to start off slow. Everybody, who's my favorite basketball player?
Strong words from Tobias. He comes flying in. Huge splash.
Oh, it's over now.
Not a lot done there, though. He's trying to get Martae hooked for another vertical suplex. Throws a punch into the gut. Martae gets a lift. Huge body slam, and Storm goes crashing down to the mat. And Martae is feeling it now. Big boot puts Tobias Storm back down. Double axe handle across the chest. Martae starting to wind that up. Gets an arm underhook. Gets the pump handle locked in. Lifts Storm up. Power slam brings him down. Referee's ready for the pin. Storm gets the shoulder up, 2.5. And at this point, folks, it's anybody's contest here. These two have been going back and forth over and again. Martae feels it. He's calling for the finish here. He's calling for the end. He's got Tobias hooked underneath. Pulling Tobias up for the gory bomb. If he can get him hooked and throwing, it's all over. Storm slips out. Gets him hooked up. Fireman's carry. Throws Martae over. Gets a leg hook. And Tobias Storm pulls it off, ladies and gentlemen. Huge back and forth. Neither of these guys have anything to be ashamed about. They both came out to win tonight. Only one of them could. And at the end, it was Tobias Storm able to slip out and get the advantage that he needed. A huge victory for Tobias Storm. I've got to let you know, though, you have to tune in next week because we're giving you a huge show. We're giving you 2 more matches from Unleashed. Let's run them down. Daniel Maxon and Hal Rogers teaming up in tag team action against El Diablo and the return of Shannon Reed to the big stage. You're going to get that one, and as well, we're going to finish off next week with nothing else than the triple threat. You're going to see Tobias Storm once again in action. You're going to see AEW's own Dean Alexander, and you're going to see the People's Prince, Leo Dioria. 7 o'clock Saturday night right here. Like, subscribe. We'll see you then.